Hi everyone, welcome to HR Crest. This is Sudakshana. As an HR professional or as an HR manager, you would have taken thousands of interviews, met thousands of people. Some you may have liked, some you may have shortlisted, some you may have rejected. But what I'm trying to say is that your conducting interview experience would have been vast by now. And you would be probably a pro in taking interview, being the interviewer. But what happens when you're on the other side of the table? When you are the interviewee for your next HR job and there are other HR people sitting across the table, it gets quite tricky, isn't it? Because your interviewer also knows that you know the art of conducting interviews. So the chances of you giving the so-called best responses or the right answers is probably high. So what do you do? How do you still give an impressive interview without appearing overtly impressive? Or how do you gauge what the interview panelists are looking for from you as an HR candidate for the next HR job? To my mind, in an HR interview, the employers are looking at 3 key attributes of the HR manager to come out during the interview. I'm not taking away anything from your role and responsibilities in your current or previous assignments or your accolades or achievements. But what I'm telling you is that in an interview, when you're sitting in front of people who are evaluating you for an HR job, these 3 key attributes you must establish during the interview discussion. First, your current work profile. It's very important that you emphasize on your current work profile, not the ideal work profile that you would want to do. Tell them about what are you doing currently, how is it impacting the organization, and how effective are you in your current job. What are the nuances of the job, the deliveries, KRAs, etc. The second important thing that you need to establish during the HR interview is how credible have you been as an HR professional. Credibility as a professional, especially being in HR, is one of the prime requisites of any HR manager for any organization. While it's difficult to establish during a discussion, but if you cite enough instances and examples where you have maintained your credibility as an HR professional, the interviewer is definitely going to take note of it and you're going to get an edge above the other candidates. The third, but not the last attribute that you need to put on the table while in HR interview discussion is your service delivery orientation. Remember, HR is a service delivery function and there are sets of customers whom HR needs to deliver to. So how service oriented have you been in your past assignments? The employees would definitely want to know that. So ensure that these 3 key attributes of your HR personality is covered during your interview. To know more details about how you can sail through your next HR interview, how you need to prepare for an interview, visit hrpress.com. Thank you.